Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the North American Star Team League. We are here at the NASL studio observing some great StarCraft play between Rain and Rox.Kis. They're both 1-1 apiece. We now move on to Belshire Beach, where Slush will be taking on, not Rox.Kis live Zerg. Who is it, Khaldor?
It's Titan. The Protoss player from Rox.Kis, one of them that is, and he is facing a Slush who has been struggling against Protoss quite a bit, and it was really a problem for him facing Protoss lately. I just pulled his statistics and he didn't win a single one of his last 4 encounters with the Sons of Ire. He lost against Oz, he lost against RSVP, he lost against basically every Protoss player that he encountered, so he has his work cut out for him.
Yeah, and especially, I mean, I don't mean to say that, you know, the other Protoss players are lesser players, but when you think of Protoss players, especially in like the Russian scene, I think the first person that comes to mind is probably Titan. I mean, this guy is an absolute mammoth of a player.
Or White Raw.
Oh yeah, White Raw, of course, but he's
White Raw is Ukrainian,
yeah,
so you are spot on when it comes down to the Russians.
Do you know how long it took them to actually secede from that nation, that corrupt nation? How dare you, Khaldor? Dare you?
I'm so sorry.
I wish your country was still split in half. No, I take that back. I take that back. I take that back.
That was harsh.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Khaldor. Anyway. Well, now I'm probably going to be yelled at by my superiors, but here we go on, pushing forward. Slush is going ahead. Taking a gas and going for the spawning pool. And, you know, if you were reading the chat earlier, Slush actually asked his opponent not to go for Gateway. And he did exactly that. So a couple mind games going in the front and a little bit of bad manner. I think, you know, Titan is just saying, shove it, Slush. Shove it in the face.
We have a forward pylon, by the way, and only one, so he wants to expand very early nonetheless. I have to admit that I'm not all too familiar with this version of the map, but it seems to be really, really risky to go for an early expansion because you have 2 ramps into the main base, so you can try to wall off that one bottleneck into the main. So you could go for Forge First Player, something that Titan did not do on this map, but with the Overlord in place, Slush already knows everything that he needs to know. He's going for gas, he's going for the pool, and is now just expanding on his own.
This is super, super risky by Titan, I have to say. On a map like Belshire Beach, there's a lot of things that can beat a 1-gate expansion, and these Zerglings should do a decent amount of damage. And knowing Slush, he usually punishes players that do risky things like that. What Titan wants to do is just wait until Stalkers come out. He's going to be chrono boosting out as many Zealots as possible, but as soon as that Stalker gets out, it's actually going to defend him against any of these shenanigans, but still, it's going to be quite a long time until that happens.
Yeah, the Fallings will be able to annoy him a little bit, maybe kill a probe. I actually doubt it, but he might have to pull off a probe or 2. Oh, now he might lose some on gas. Wow, what is Titan doing? He's not reacting at all. He's losing 2 probes, and that was quite harsh. I don't really know why he pulled his Zealots to the left.
Yeah, Metabolic Boost has just kicked in. These Zerglings will start engage. Nope, they're gonna just disengage, but yeah, we do have 8 more Zerglings underway. A Photon Cannon is being made in the front, but even that Photon Cannon isn't greatly positioned. I mean, the Zerglings can definitely just swoop around from behind and just sneak in here. But look at that, nice gateway placement, but still he has to be very careful, and their lives are goes, and he completely blocks off. This is amazing SimCity, man.
Yeah, this is looking really nice now. I'm not sure if there's still a small gap between the Zealots where he can't pass through. We'll see that in just a second. And Slush is trying to get in. Oh, he's attacking the gateway. Smart decision by Slush. He will be able to take down the gateway, and there's nothing that Titan can do against it. Those Lings will be able to sneak into the main base.
Ooh, and there it goes. Without a cancel, the Zerglings will sneak in. As you said, they're going to join up with the other 3 Zerglings that already existed in Titan's base, and look at this, the Zerglings are just going to town. If he actually gets rid of that pylon, it'll get rid of all of the production all the production of this particular base, but no, it's not going to be possible. The Stalker comes out, and this will deny the Zerglings completely.
But he killed 10 probes. He did a lot of damage to the economy of his opponent. He was able to take down 10 probes, and now we have 32 drones against 18 probes. This is an amazing situation for Slush to be in. He's in such a commanding position now. He's able to take more and more gas. He's getting 3 additional extractors now. He's taking to lair. He knows fully well there's not a lot that Titan can do right now. Building a spine crawler nonetheless, just to be on the safe side. But this is exactly the position you want to be in if you're a Zerg player on this map.
Yeah, there's a couple options, or 3 different options I always like to say. Whenever you're ahead, you can get more ahead by utilizing these 3 different ways. It's either investing in your army, investing in your economy, or investing in your tech. Right now, Slush is investing in tech and economy, I should say. You can do variations of the 2, but more so in tech. You can see a very fast layer. We might even have a Spire going down. And let me tell you, going Spire on Belshire Beach, I love it. You can get your expansions a lot easier. Your mutas come out, and normally you have to deal with some sort of push, you know, some sort of 6-gate or any variation of very gateway heavy builds. Because he killed 10 probes in that early game stage, you don't even have to worry about that. You can just say, okay, well, no push is coming. Let me just go ahead, not even defend against any of those shenanigans, and tech up to mutas. And that's exactly what we see Slush doing, and it's going to work out perfectly. I think he's very nicely ahead.
Yeah, I think so too. And he's making sure that there's nothing that can hit him now. He is just getting as much gas as possible and investing minerals into additional spine crawlers to be on the safe side if his opponent decides to pull off some kind of attack. But at the same time, we already have a drone out for Slush, which is going to build a 3rd base, and he's just containing his opponent right now. And Titan is struggling. He's struggling. He wants to get even in terms of economy, but he's down to 36 probes against 44 drones. Those mutas, they will hit hard.
Yeah, and especially going to Robotech. Maybe if you went Twilight Council Tech, it would have been a little bit better, but even that is pretty hard. The reason why I say Twilight Council, of course, is because of Blink Stalker. It lets you kind of manage the mutas a lot easier. I shouldn't say a lot easier, because mutalisks are quite troublesome, but you're able to blink in, defend against any attacks. Your probes aren't so vulnerable at that stage, but look at this, 10 mutas on the way out. The 3rd is being taken. He's just looking in fantastic position, Khaldor.
Yeah, I think mutalisks, well, they're fine. They could be a little bit faster, but...
You jerk. How dare you? How dare you?
I don't know. Well, if you didn't know, I play Zerg, so...
I know. I couldn't tell by your background, man.
Ah, yeah, you're right. I completely forgot about the flag in the background. No, but yeah, you're perfectly right. If you have Blink, then you can deal with the Mutalisks. You can try to manage and try to snipe them. But without any defense at all, those Mutalisks, they're heading for the main base of Titan now. They will make a lot of damage to the economy. Just look at this. He is killing so many of the probes now, and Titan is a little bit slow to react as well. He's losing a lot of them. Now 24 probes killed, 25 probes killed, 26, 7, 8, nearly 30 probes killed in total by Slush. He is just dominating Titan.
Yeah, and at this point, Income tab is showing 28 probes, 30 probes to 49 drones. You can see the income disparity is so huge. The mutas are still doing so much damage. And these probes, oh, poor probes, they're going to be caught out. The mutas can actually sacrifice themselves almost just for killing those probes. Blink is being researched as we speak, but these 10 mutas, I don't know, they haven't even dwindled in numbers, and additional probes are going down over here. So Titan, he's getting manhandled by this giant that is Slush.
Yeah, he is. We have 26 harvesters against 57, and Slush is building additional 6. He's on 3 bases right now, spreading his creep, getting upgrades, switching into roaches, going for the roach speed now, the +1 attack and armor, and at the same time, I don't even know if he needs the roaches. The mutalisks seem to be enough to take Titan down.
Yeah, he's basically in a situation where it's unlosable. 51 supply to 115. He's taking his 5th and 6th gases. Actually, they have already been taken. That helps him out so much. He can basically go whatever army composition that he wants to. He can probably go for Ultralists at this point, and he'll actually win the game with them too. So I mean, right now, I mean, what does you know, Titan do from here? Pretty sure that it's a situation where he's completely dead. He's just playing it out, trying his best, but you know, with the massive damage done to his economy, I don't think he can really pull any aces out of his sleeves. And
there's the GG. Even with Blink finish, he knows that there's no way he can take this game. So, well, Slush defeats Titan, and therefore 2 points for RGN, and Rox.Kis is still on 1 point.
And can we agree it was a little bit of just a build order win on that that map? I mean, I think it was more so silly for Titan to do that type of opening, going a 1-gate gasless expand on a map like Belshire Beach where there's so much area to actually cover. I don't think you can do that too accurately and defend it safely.
Yeah, I feel like if he would have used the first buildings that he built in order to, you know, the pilot in his main base and the gate, if he would have started to wall the expansion with those 2 buildings, he might have been able to SimCity well enough to actually prevent his opponent from streaming into the main base. But as soon as those Zerglings killed the gateway in production and ran into the main base, the game was basically over.
Yeah, I have to agree completely with that. And, you know, from there, it was just smooth sailing for Slush, putting them up 2-1 in this series. So, Khaldor, do you have any last words about that game?
Not really. I'm just pumped for the next one, to be honest. I want to see how that clan was turning out. All
right, so it's 2-1 right now, up for Rain. We're going to go into our 4th game in a little bit after this break. Stay tuned, everybody.